Wait, hello? Wait, is it working? Okay, it's working. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna be really quick with this because the teams are waiting for us. But we have Big Push Power versus CAF-K. CAF-K banning out Garden of Terror and Sky Temple. Big Push Power banning out Volskaya and Dragonshire. And the first map picked by Big Push Power is going to be Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Hello.
And Rodney's here too. Yeah. So, wait.
The Scarfungus.
The what?
Anarchill.
Oh. Hi, Anarchill. Scarfungus merch. Okay. I could maybe be down with that. I could set up like a stream element or a stream elements merch store. Oh, wait. Hello?
Hi.
Is that working?
I don't know.
Raise my okay, there it goes. That was weird. Anyways, we have a
Teams
draft.
we have here? We have Caffeinated Knights.
CAF-K and Big Push Power, yep.
Caffeinated, I'm getting caffeinated, apparently. There you go.
We have Medivh first ban, also. I think Messiah is Medivh.
You know, that sounds right. I feel like that clicks.
Lucio, Johanna, also good bands.
Easy. I wonder if we're going to be getting the
Back to back to back.
casting down here.
Mhm.
I wonder if we'll be getting the stitches on the side of Big Push Power.
Maybe. Those are some good bands if you want to take stitches. And Sylphan. Yeah. I feel like we might see a Junkrat from Big Push Power here. I know Breakwood plays it. It's really strong. Oh, Mike also apparently plays it. Yeah. This is also a little bit of a different Big Push Power than I'm used to seeing. No Sovereign, no Concept, no C2D2.
Yeah.
So this should be an interesting one.
I don't remember Fun's being over there.
I think I messaged them. I think they're an off-roster sub. Or they're on the team just as a sub. I'm not sure. Double Raider. It's two solid first picks. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Interesting.
They're going for the kill ores strat.
It's a good strat.
Yeah,
It works.
good strat. It worked for us. Yeah.
With the garage. With wanting the garage, but they didn't really.
They're a really strong pick. And yeah. I like the Leoric band, just like a little bit less that the tanks will have to deal with.
They
with this current comp she might be, or they could like swap the Junkrat to her. I'm not quite sure. I do know she heals though. She likes Brightwing, I think, mostly.
I like the hammer band. Like that hero.
Screw that hero.
That's what I said?
Yep. EG13. It's okay, I do it too. I don't think we're gonna get yelled at unless we're using excessive profanity, but I don't want us to get in trouble. Yeah. Family friendly. Family friendly content. Hogger made it that far through this draft, by the way.
That's interesting, actually. Yeah.
Hogger made it all the way through the second ban phase into the second pick phase. That's incredible.
I don't have words for that. That's great. That's crazy. It's like the latest he's made it into a draft in a while.
We didn't. I think we casted a lower division game where Hogger just went through the entire draft and didn't get picked or banned.
Yeah.
One game, we were like, "What is this?"
Hogger doesn't exist.
Yeah. Break a Brightwing and a Blaze.
Brightwing, Blaze. Solid team.
Yeah, that's two really nice picks to like round out that draft. Maybe we get a mage here. I think like a Chromie or something could be really good into that. Extra CC for Garrosh. Brightwing
They
can't
need the
cleanse
wave
Time
clear.
Loop. And they need the wave clear, yeah. They could also go a second healer. I know that Kafka was doing that a lot the last time we casted them, but I think that was because they had Cheekies and Urid playing.
Yeah.
Dargan.
A Dargan.
Okay.
He is the destroyer.
So it,
Dragon did not work out for yesterday's games.
yeah.
So we'll see
Yeah.
how this one goes. I do like the dragon into Junkrat though. You can just walk over and do all the traps.
Garrosh too.
Yeah, Garrosh too.
Just stand in the way so we can't get a throw. And it's like, I mean, he's pretty reliable, like wave clear and CC as well, so I would imagine it's. I mean, I feel like they could get away with 4-man Deathwing or 4-man Hogger here, and either would be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Either way, it's an extra, some extra beef to defend the Vala even further. So,
I would definitely say the wave clear advantage still goes to the side of big push power, but
oh, for sure.
Rhaegar does help balance that out a little bit. No.
I think Rhaegar's wave clear is only going to be effective though if they're clearing a lane that doesn't like isn't being actively pushed, though, because like if they're defending and big push power is like actively in the lane like trying to take the fort, I think they're going to have a little bit of a hard time unless Deathwing is there.
Yeah.
Anyways, to introduce these teams, on the side of Kafka, we have Messiah on Deathwing, Orzmanthus on Diablo, Grey Color on Vala, Arc on Hogger, and Urid on Rhaegar.
Battle begins
And
in
for the
10
big push
seconds.
power, we have Mike on the Junkrat, Final Stand on Garrosh, Breakwood on Brightwing, Fuzz on Tychus, and Mr. TTO on Bad Blaze.
Sweet.
Blazing.
Let's the battle
Blaze it.
begin.
Auto attack bomb.
Mm-hmm.
We got the throw range on the Garrosh.
Okay.
We did buff it.
Mm-hmm. Buzz waiting in that bush for man. That's gonna take a good chunk of their health, but also Vala catching a blaze stun right to the face and be taking quite a bit of damage there. Not quite going down, but I think until Cafe has some levels, I think they might need to play a little far back. We don't want Vala losing any stacks too early.
Yeah. Definitely want to keep those as long as possible.
Just have Deathwing step up to clear these waves, let Diablo get souls, let Vala get stacked. So we're all rotating bottom?
You got a raid.
I got a raid?
You got a raid.
Whoa! Thank you so much for the raid, Shadonas. Can you give them a shout out for me, Rodney? I hope you had a great stream. Everybody who doesn't know them, I go and drop them a follow. I'm assuming you were also doing an NGS raid. How did it, or NGS cast? How did it go? Oh yay! It worked. The sounds are off, but that's cool. I'm glad we fixed that. Anyway, back to the game. Cafe picking up this Bruiser Camp pretty early, which I like for them. Osmanthus getting tossed into the fray here. Gonna be popping. Or no, they don't have spell shield. That's the camp. Never mind.
Doors.
Yeah, it works. It's always doubles too. What am I saying?
Vault there. Barely the
Blaze though, trying to get the that was so close. I don't think they were expecting the heal, but because they got the heal, if they kept running, I think they lived.
Stack
They go
down.
out, but RIP. Yeah.
It's like
Those 2-0 games, nice. Testing close series are always more fun. Power got a little bit of an XP advantage here, not much. They're taking out the Bruiser Camp. I would like to see them push with this. Just neither team is really close enough to turn yet, so I'd like to see them really like hard pressure this lane here. Vala also stepping up pretty far.
Deathwing didn't go the protected talent. They went with the heal. They have to hold 3 fights. All three off. Not the usual pictures.
It's being bumped in by a Junkrat mine. Not going to be taking too much damage. And it looks like Cafe is going to be able to clear this camp out without losing too much of their wall. Big push power definitely got the
Huge stun.
massive rotation from the Blaze, catching 3 members of Cafe. But they're gonna get healthy and walk away. Samantha's being tossed in, nice. Great Color is having such a hard time stepping up into this team, I feel. But this
Going down.
Valor caught in the trap, bumped into the fort! Woo!
Oh, and the tower shot takes her down. Oh, stack down. That's number 2. That was really close.
That really sucks. I feel like that was like barely any overkill too.
I could check.
Can you?
Yep.
17 overkill. 17 overkill. Wow. Yeah, that was really, really close. I'm surprised they took the shot too, because like everybody else was further in range than they were. I don't know.
Launched first though.
True. I just thought they had gotten out of range before they went back in for the Junkrat kill. But anyways, that is going to be Cafe Web Weavers going down first, so that's nice for them. Throw it in the Tyke is getting a little bit of extra damage on that dragon.
All over the place. Does not get to control their hero.
Oh.
Thrown him in Junkrat.
Polymorphed and yep. That's a well-timed kill for Big Push Power there. It's going to allow them to clear out these Web Weavers a lot easier. Mid is pretty much already cleared out. Junkrat making quick work of top. You have 3 members of Cafe rotating up here to try to get a little bit more, potentially.
Just a bit of wall damage.
Yeah.
Good to go for me. Pretty much the usual for the first objective.
I'm gonna look down here at the bot lane. But you have Tyka's making a really aggressive rotation here, looking for that Hogger. They're going to be caught with a stun and get bumped back. That's going to be a really clean Hogger kill. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if Fun's got the bump on the E there, just like at the very beginning of it, like because Hogger kind of stood still for a second after the bump. So I think I think Fun's read the spin and canceled it with grenade. Cafe choosing to just pick up this bruiser camp here while Big Push Power turns in. Definitely attempting to stall, but doesn't quite get it. This does put Cafe at about a level behind too. So this could be a pretty rough defense for them. Ooh. Oh, laser!
It's not a cooldown up there. I just figured it was. I guess it makes sense. He's full auto attack though, so I want to be able to auto as much as possible with that.
We've almost got 10s going out for Caffeinated Knights here, but they do have 4 people defending this bot lane, while multiple members of Big Push Power are starting to push down mid with this middle spider.
Fine.
Definitely going to be casting Cataclysm, get that cleared out a little bit, as well as a 3-man Bellowing Roar, going to push members of Big Push Power back. To let them clear out this Web Weaver pretty quickly. That was nice. Yeah. Also looking at ult choices for both teams here. We have Great Color taking some damage here.
Gosh, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
We have Ancestral just used with that Shockwave from Hogger, Bellowing Roar from the Dragon. Oh, just kidding, we're gonna watch this here. Samantha's taking quite a bit of damage. And gonna be stuck in the oil for forever. Tossed over the wall by Garrosh.
That was almost a really big stun from Blaze, but curved a little weirdly around that wall.
Hogger is going in here. It's an anti-spin. That was a lot of buttons dropped, but not a whole lot actually happening. Buzz chasing Deathwing into this fort here. Gonna be stunned and flipped back into the fort by Rismanthus. That was a little bit inty, I will say. Very ambitious, yeah. That's a better word for it. It's very aggressive. I would expect nothing less from Funds. That's a Funds play for sure. feel like he's got a very, like, all or nothing playstyle. It's fun to watch.
Okay, looks like they're gonna be getting this turn, and Big Push Power not. Oh, well, Diablo got it enough, I suppose. Yeah.
Stalin, actually, so. Drill! Get him later. Vala gonna be trying to clear that out as fast as possible. Pulse Dragon. They don't quite get the last hit on the drill, so okay, there it is. Vala W is gonna take it out.
Turn it.
Poor Vala, I feel like is having such a hard time here. It's just so hard for them to step up into that team, especially into Garrosh. Like, I'm not a big fan of auto attack Vala into Garrosh because your auto attack range is the same as the stun. Yeah. Arc being tossed over the wall back towards their team. Also, this mid fort just continuously taking quite a bit of poke damage from minions, Merc Camps heroes. Spirit being knocked into the. Ooh. Really nice CC chain from Big Push Power taking out Rhaegar, and Arc as well is going to go down. This is a turn-in for Caffeinated Knights, but with 2 members down, it's pretty difficult for them to push with this, and I think we're going to see Big Push Power just pressure this mid lane further.
Yeah. Just opting to go for in the rhythm and that's the stuff. Usually we don't see that combo just because later in the game it just like never procs. Really good early though.
Yeah, I think they're probably just trying to like keep winning the early game and hold their advantage. They've been consistently a level up for most of the game, so this is an opportunity for Kafka to take a fight at even talent tiers. They do have all of their team here. Blaze is missing currently. I would like to see them take a fight potentially. It's a nice stun on the final stand there, but they're going to be kept pretty safe. Also, Brightwing opting for the extra speed on E. Going to be really nice for Garrosh. Ooh, Samantha's getting tossed into the trap. Final stand, however, a little bit low. He'll be taunting 2 members of Kafka, though, and they're going to hit a Riptide right to the face. Definitely with an aggressive Cataclysm in, but they're eating so much drill damage. Samantha's also in trouble here, catching a Blaze Stone and a Polymorph. They do get an Ancestral, but Grey Color is going to be Junkrat Mind into the backline, trying to get a stun out to heal for themselves. Ooh, and the roll does get them to safety, it looks like.
Both lived, both Diablo.
Yeah. I feel like either one of those could have been a kill, but Big Push Power split their focus a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they wanted Ors and then saw Vala and wanted the Vala kill instead, which I do understand. It was really close and you want to get those stacks.
Yeah. Doing turned around, but I don't think they're expecting it.
Really close.
Yeah.
We do have another Web Weaver phase for Big Push Power here, who does have a 16 advantage. You have a taunt and a polymorph. The CC chains from Big Push Power have been really great this game. I feel like whenever anything has happened, we've been getting a Brightwing polymorph or a Blaze Stun to follow it up, and it's just Caffeinated Knights is having a hard time using their heroes this game. Sun stepping up very aggressively for more auto attacks, hitting Vala right in the face. And yeah, nope. Ooh.
Getting massive amounts of trait value, insane amounts.
Yeah. This is a rough one for sure. They saw that first lock Diablo and they said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna kill Diablo. And Vala too, apparently. It just so happens that their draft is also very good into their ranged assassin. I do think it was a little bit of a ballsy choice by Kafka to draft a second bruiser into that team when they had already had the Tychus pick. It was definitely a choice from them. I feel like if they had a little bit more range damage, then they could be dealing with Tychus and Garrosh both just a little bit better.
Yeah, right now the Tychus is kind of just standing there doing what he wants.
Attempting to get
That's
the
a
but
throw
Yeah. Kafka just taking so much damage immediately upon walking in. Junkrat bumping themselves forward, but definitely is going to be taken out by a minion, and we're going to see big push power going back to finish off that boss. Ooh! My grandma donated a bunch of subs. Thank you, Grandma, for the subs. I don't have my alerts turned on, but thank you so much. Thanks. That's awesome. After this, I'm also going to need to turn that monitor a little bit because I'm having a hard time seeing my chat. Anyway, we have Big Push Power marching on the core here with a pretty healthy boss and Woodweavers coming in. Orzmantha's being tossed in, followed by a taunt. There is going to be a taunt that goes out to save them from that. They're going to be able to walk out of there alive, but this is going to be a difficult defense for Kafka here. They've got 4 decently healthy members, except for Tychus, up on the core. Or is looking for more. Oh, goes for the APOC, doesn't quite land. Final Stand, though, is going to be taking a lot of damage, catching some CC to the face. Ooh, Unstop to try to get them out. Definitely does catch them with another stun, but Brightwing Z is going to come out, heal them back to pretty healthy. And, I think this should be a core call from Big Push Power here. Looks like they're deciding to just go and push mid instead. It is even talent tiers. Deathwing. Ooh.
I guess it was 357 stacks on that in the rhythm so far. So,
Grandmas are OP, grandmas are OP.
Big Push Power getting top and putting a lot of pressure on the bottom. Not gonna get it, but definitely gonna do a good chunk of damage to it.
Yeah, and pretty soon after this, they're gonna have a 20 advantage. They're gonna be 3 levels ahead.
Yeah.
And this is slowly becoming a very, very rough game for Kafka. Oh my god. Definitely can't press their fire buttons. Every time they have, Fuzz has just stepped right up and pressed minigun and just stood in the fire and done so much damage. Especially with that 3-level difference here, like, oh. Also, somebody called Bob and Weave in chat. We do indeed have Bob and Weave, Tony.
Yep.
Oh, Orzmantha's taking quite a bit of damage, being tossed in, followed by a taunt. There's nothing really they can do about that. Arc tries to step up for the shockwave, but it's going to take so much damage that even with the Ancestral, that was like 2 health bars worth of damage on the Hogger there in like 5 seconds. Tychus is absolutely wrecking. Doubling the next highest hero damage in the game. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Ooh.
So long ago.
This is a little bit of a chaotic situation here. Kafka doing everything they can to try to push back members of Big Push Power, but they don't really have a reason to leave here. They've got 2 minion waves pushing up straight to core. Fuzz just doing so much damage to everybody. It doesn't matter who, like doing damage to the tanks, the healer, Grey Color.
Flicking them.
Yep.
Flicking out of their mind.
Not going out in a couple members of Kafka. Urid also being tossed in. They're going to go down to Tychus. APOC only catches Brightwing there, and Oz bumped into a Junkrat trap. Truly unfortunate situations for many of these members. Oh, Vala just narrowly escaped with their life. Mike wants it. Mike wants the kill. Doesn't quite get the kill, but they are going to escape with their life. Fuzz taking quite a bit of damage from core here, but going to find that Deathwing kill, and it looks like this is going to be an end for Big Push Power as they take out that final keep. That was a dominant first game. Ooh!
Watch that.
Also got another raid. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Pelador, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. You guys are just catching the last bit of this first game. If we could get a shout out for... That's so many. The damage is ridiculous. I'm gonna hop over to our stat screen here, and I'm also going to adjust the second monitor, but welcome everybody. And I hope you had an excellent stream cast, whatever you were up to. And thank you so much for the raid.
Okay.
Again, just looking at these damage numbers, I can't even. Fun's had a great time.
A lot of fun.
Fun's just had an absolutely excellent time, I feel, this game.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see how many stacks Vala ended the game with, but I feel like this was okay. Yeah. I feel like this was a really, really rough auto attack Vala game for them. Moving over,
Other stuff without doing them.
moving over to the talents here. This is a little bit of this is an interesting Blaze build.
Yeah, a little bit interesting. Stun CDR on the 16 is fun.
Also, I don't have my follow alerts on, but I see a couple people that have followed since the raids have gone through. So thank you everybody who's following. Thank you for the raids. Let me update the scores here. Actually, I haven't done that yet.
I was also mine build Junkrat, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I really
I
like that build
I,
from like Braxis and whatnot. Elsewhere, but
I think this map and Braxis in particular, it's really good. Just like having that much control over a lot of the spaces around the channel point in the turn-in on each respective map. I'm gonna hop us over to the map screen here. That is gonna be a victory for Big Push Power, so we're gonna drag that up here for them. That's not right. That's not even. I think that's better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's do that right there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're just waiting to see where we're going to be taken next.
I'm gonna open a loot box in the meantime.
Hell yeah. The math is that he's farming 16% damage every second off of Diablo. 14%? That's crazy.
A lot of damage. Ooh, Battlefield of Eternity.
Ooh, BOE, big BOE.
Heck yeah.
I love that for us.
Leaming.
Hell yeah. I want a Li Ming.
Master's request Leaming. We can do that, right? We can request heroes.
I mean, we can ask, doesn't mean we shall receive.
Bend to our will.
Give the people what they want. I would like to see a Breakwood Li Ming here. Her Li Ming's good. Oh, okay, Chickies is back.
Swap someone.
Let's see who chose this map so I can get that up there. It looks like it was map pick chosen. It was map pick by Kafka, so they had a choice of either first pick or map pick, and they chose to go for the map pick here.
I'm actually swapping with Fuzz. You're gonna have.
Oh, I'm gonna have Buzzcaster. Okay, okay. I could do a cast. I could do a cast with Fuzz. That sounds like it would be fun.
He's not far away from here. He's like
Oh, he's
2 hours
not?
or something, I think.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Rude.
One team is gonna pick a crazy hero. What kind of crazy hero are we talking? Like we talking like Probius Butcher crazy?
Rodney the young god play. Jesus. Okay. always find it funny when people refer to the GM rank as lightning numbers.
I think both teams have called R, so we should be hopping into this lobby shortly. A bad or seldom picked hero for the map. Got it. Hero request.
Oh,
I mean, you could try.
got us to game 3.
He might. I mean, he might. Funz is.
Make him pull out the murky.
I feel like Funz is an agent of chaos. Nova or bust. Wonder what the I'm not sure. I'm wondering what the CAFK strategy is going to be this game though, because they did choose the map. Usually when people choose a map, they have some kind of plan going into it. So
Wait, who does it?
CAFK chose.
Mm,
They had choice because they lost the first one and they opted for
that's right.
map pick. Yep. Hopping right into this draft here. We've got Big Push Power up 1 game going into game number 2 on Battlefield of Eternity. I'm also always interested to see the bans on this map in particular because, like, depending on which DPS each team wants to prioritize, I feel like each team's bans are always a little bit different.
Yeah.
And this is one of the only maps where I think you see like a heavy pick priority on damage dealers, while on other maps, most of the time it's going to be like offlaners, tanks, healers picked first, maybe 1 DPS in the first rotation. But on this map, like Vala, Hanzo, Li Ming, Greymane, stuff like that, like they just have such a high priority. It is going to be a Rhaegar first ban from TTO here though, so no more dog, and a Junkrat ban. Yeah, yeah. I think this is one of Junkrat's weaker maps, but the Junkrat was so oppressive in the last game, I don't blame them at all. Wait, who has Tass and Butcher listed as upper tier?
Righteous Nikki.
Righteous Nikki?
Yeah, he's a EU GM player.
Huh. I would disagree with that.
Fully banning the supports on the side of Big Push.
Interesting. No Rhaegar, no Lucio. There hasn't been any targeted bans towards like the DPS that are. Oh, there we go. There's one. There's one S tier DPS banned out for this map. First pick Li Ming. Li Ming. First pick Li Ming. You know you want to.
I remember Mike.
Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know Mike very well. I want to see that Breakwood Ming though.
Either way.
Somebody else heal. I want to see that Breakwood Ming.
I feel like Break would choose
Sylve is
someone
also
else.
left up here,
Yeah.
but I think her Sylve is probably. Ooh, right in the first pick.
They're just choking out those supports.
Choking out healers, yeah. I feel like we could see like an Anduin pick or something early from CAFK just because like so many healers, especially like good healers, have been taken out already. It's gonna be Stugov.
Stugov
Okay.
and Vala for the map.
Li Ming! Li Ming! Pick Li Ming! You know you want to. We are so biased.
Yes.
We are so incredibly biased.
Towards the hero though, it's
Yeah.
fine. Not towards the team.
Which they want to stick around and sort out Realist Cast. Oh, you're doing a double feature? Awesome.
Hey!
let's break with Li Ming!
We got
Let's
it.
go!
Sage calls.
I hope you have a great second cast, Adonis. Mm-hmm. Personally, I'm not a super big fan of drafting Ming and Johanna together. Just because, like, Johanna's stun is a little bit shorter, it's a little bit harder to combo off of. But if they're able to get a nice Blessed Shield, then that's enough to be multiple resets for Li Ming and multiple kills.
You just gotta think of Johanna as like your S of Johan back in the day.
Mm,
When Li Ming came out. Just throw your stuff out when she's got her W starting.
Varian ban. I like that. No, they don't wanna. They don't want any shields being broken here, especially with that Stukov early pick.
Yeah, Varian Stukov's very annoying.
Blaze and Hogger still both available, by the way. But it's gonna be an Artanis. It's gonna be an Orsmanthus Artanis. Main tank art? Main tank art? Is that the play here? This is interesting.
Yours.
I don't think I have either. The Orstannis, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Secret tech they've been working on. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you know, Cheeky's is gonna play Uther. That's what this is. It's gonna be Uther main tank.
The wait is over.
Cassie Amberius.
Double support. Don't do
They're
it.
gonna.
Don't.
They're gonna. They have two hard healer mains.
It's cheesy.
They did it twice or 3 times in the last series we casted from them. I think one time it was yeah, Deckard main tank.
He's gonna bonk.
Hell yeah.
Stick.
I also totally overlooked the Cassia pick, but I do like the Cassia pick here.
Yep.
I think she's a really strong hero.
Especially in a team like this that has low damage to begin with.
Low CC. Low hard CC. Like the only like stun that they have right off the bat is gonna be from Blaze, and if she can dodge that, then she's kind of unstoppable. Because even silence, like you can walk through a silence and not lose your armor, so
Rooted.
true, if that talent is taken, which it usually is, I feel.
Actually hasn't been a lot with the low blow build.
Mm,
Because the reset is on the same talent tier.
got it. There's your crazy hero,
I
yeah.
do miss it though, because I liked the Stukov root plays. They're so strong.
Mhm.
Oh. My camera's going out.
Alright. Starting off this game, we've got Calf K on the left here. We've got Grey Color on Vala once again. We've got Cheekies on Deckard Kane, Arc on Blaze, Orsmanthus on Artanis, and Yurid on Stukov.
And for the side of Big Push Power, we have Mr. GTO on Johanna, and Mike on the Cassia, Breakwood on Li Ming, on Brightwing, and Buzz on Imperius. Imperius too. Put him on the stick, Li Ming blow him up.
We have Li Ming starting off kind of in this center area here, trying to see where the enemy team starts. Now that they've showed she's gonna be heading bottom, it looks like nope, going back up. Still hovering in the middle. I see. Yeah. It is auto attack Vala again, also.
I feel like you want to go auto attack
Yeah.
if you have double support. Double blind is going to be rough though for it. That's
Yeah. I think I probably still would have gone Q-Build here even with double support.
Or is
Olaf's is power diving. A little bit.
Kelped?
Yeah. A lot of CC going on Vala there. She's gonna be taking some damage. Still getting some okay early stacks though, even with these blinds. It is gonna be auto attack Cassia also. It's a really
Vala.
good, yeah. Vala is getting, yeah.
You can swap on
Really
the
nice.
Cassia. Just showing us why they took the fantasy.
Also a really nice follow-up route from
Blinds.
oh,
So close on that.
the blinds really just making this so difficult for Vala. And her heads both, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Cafe. Oh, I need to change my overlay. Whoopsie. Thank you, Zyka.
Yes, thank you. Professional streamers over here.
Professional streamers.
I have 3 from the side of big push power pushing the top lane. Big camp now. That wall is gone though, so.
Oh yeah,
Got huge
it's
value
already
here.
gone. Buzz is really just punching Blaze in the face. It's not
I like those.
it's not percent damage at 1 also, it's an impaling light. It's an interesting build from Imperius so far, I would say. Kafka is also getting a decent amount of value on this bot wall here, especially since they see multiple members of Big Push Power top. So done! So done! Game over!
They love subdue.
Ling here with a nice rotation, gonna be getting some pretty good damage onto a couple members of Caffeinated Ninth there, or is getting a little bit low.
I shall purge your evil from this land, demon.
Stacking as well. Okay, we got double auto attack stacking. Nice.
I feel like as a main tank Artanis, you typically want to take stacking. Their burn is still pretty good, even without the like correct talents. Big Push Power also has been spending a lot of time taking this camp, and Kafka's been able to get really ahead on this race. Push Power coming over to defend this while Li Ming gets a little bit of burn.
Yeah. Just throwing out all their blinds. Stop it, stalling as long as possible.
Buzz with a nice spear over wall, reaching Vala. They're going to be taking a lot of damage, rolling to safety here.
That's support that.
Yeah.
Really good spear, but
Breakwood is looking for more here. Not quite going to find anything. That's going to be 3 members of Big Push Power down here for this first objective, and it's got a pretty, even though it isn't really objective, it's got a pretty healthy shield. Stalling that rotation.
more.
They don't have any mana though. They're gonna be chased down here, taken out by Vala. This camp here though is gonna be taking pretty much this entire fort, so I think that's probably the reason for that stall, and I gotta say I think it was worth it.
Yeah, got a lot of damage on that.
This Immortal is gonna be taking the wall down, but I don't think they're gonna be getting a whole lot else out of this. I would maybe a little bit more, but
Probably about half the
about
fort.
yeah,
The same.
similar. Oh, can you sneeze that ad?
Oh, yes. Go away, advertisements. We don't want you. That's the last sneeze I got, though.
Ooh.
Oh, the slow.
Nice silence on Gleaming there. She can't do anything about that. I don't think Brightwing had a cleanse up.
That combo's really strong. They've done it a couple times now, and they can't do anything about it.
Taking quite a bit of damage here, but so is all of Big Push Power. Great Color, so aggressive.
Oh.
Gonna be getting the kill, but losing a stack for it.
That's pretty.
Oh yeah.
It's not just the majority of their damage. Now they can kind of promise for free.
Trying to run down here, but with potions and Stukov heals, I think they might be. Ooh, never mind.
Too slow from that subdue. Couldn't
Yeah.
reach the potions. Turned back for the auto attacks for the shield, but didn't cancel it.
Here. And we've got Li Ming picking up that top siege camp.
I keep hearing the noise from the cop.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Good time in that hub. I should use that one more just for the fun noises.
I think Big Push Power is going to be taking out this fort, or at least attempting to. We do have Cheekies and Great Color rotating up here to try to stop this, but I'm not sure. Not sure.
Pretty low. I think these
Yeah,
Azarim are gonna
it's
get it.
gonna go down.
I think that's not the name of them. I don't remember. Why do I keep trying to say it?
They're Impalers, aren't they?
Yeah, they're.
Impaler. They have a name. Oh,
I haven't played Diablo in years.
Big Push Power starting off with a little bit of early race here. Cassie gonna
Oh.
be hitting that Immortal.
huge subdue on the two healers there, but Ming wasn't quite able to finish him off there.
Leaving currently being chased out by
Oh,
a
the
laser.
blow! Oh,
Really
good.
nice cleanse from Brightwing. Cassie going to be losing her armor here, taking a little bit of damage. Fun's spearing into the backline, but not quite finding anything, and Orsmanthus is on the retreat here. Nice dash, getting them out of that Immortal Stun. A lot of ults down. Fuzz still here, getting a nice spear onto Urid, but going to be swapped out of it. Bunker being dropped for a little bit of extra safety for Kafke.
The swords, they're ready. Fire! Oh.
Doesn't quite land. Close.
Also worth noting that Artanis and Vala have the exact same stacks at 129 right now. Kind of
Nice. It's also pretty much every ultimate used, and no kills going out quite yet. A nice swap onto onto multiple members, though they're going to be stuck in that route. Fun's coming in, big spear landing on two members of Kafke, and a Blessed Shield to follow it up. That's going to be Grey Color going down and losing another auto attack stack. Fun's chasing down Cheekies.
One more.
She's got every member of Kafke right now is just running for their lives. Whereas Mantha's getting a swap and running into the wrong side of the map here.
There's no fort down there anymore, at least.
Yeah,
that camp took a lot of
Ors is taking three members of Kafke for a ride, and they're living for quite a long time.
Oh,
So-
that's just
Yeah,
a lot of space.
a lot
there.
of space actually. Yeah.
Stayed alive forever.
Cheeky's also attempting to make some space here, taking Liming away from that Immortal for a second. Ooh, she is gonna catch a spear though.
Oh, damage. The
Big solid
silence
damage.
funnel is so massive. Holy. Tugav has been landing really nice silences.
Yeah, they have. You have both of these teams just going for the race, but Big Push Power is quite a bit ahead, and it looks like that is going to be race going over to them here. But not much shield going to be on that Immortal, so Kafke should have an easier time clearing that out. I also would like to say that Kafke is very slightly ahead on structure damage right now. There is still a wall in this bot lane, and Big Push Power's top fort is about half dead.
Immortal's pretty low, so we'll see how much it gets here.
They're able to step up at this point, get that shield down before the wall even breaks, so I think this is going to be an easy defense for them. The blinds are starting to come out on Vala though, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult for her to do damage to this Immortal.
Definitely.
Cassie is also just looking for poke damage on Vala the entire time. A lot of damage going on Orsman this year.
Landing on the Cassia with the silence following up. Vala vaulting in. Trusting in their supports.
Trusting in the healers, yep.
Which is how you want to play this comp, honestly.
PTO going in for a condemn, not quite finding anything. Big Push Power wants to stay and push this fort down.
Oh, dodging the Blessed Shield. That was huge.
Fun's here with an aggressive rotation. Whereas Mantha's not quite finding the swap, and Big Push Power is going to take that fort down. Blaze looked like they wanted to come for the rotation, but saw that it was kind of too late and just decided to go back up top. But 5 members of Big Push Power are in this bot lane. Fun's, I don't think they know Fun's is here. They're going in for an aggressive spear.
Oh, the spear line.
Vala and do about half of their health bar. But Fun's is stuck in this backline, but Or's also very, very, very split. It's going to be Or's going down first, with Fun's just living in this backline. Every member of Big Push Power charging in, doing quite a bit of damage to Cheeky's going to take her out. Arc here for a nice stun to try to get the rest of their team out of here. And it looks like it's going to work. Grey Color and Urid are going to escape with their lives.
I am on my way, mortals. Be ready.
Looks like we're just going to be taking some camps here while we wait for the Immortals to spawn. Respawn on the side of Kafka.
Even after those kills, this is still a pretty close game.
Johan's kind of caught out here, honestly.
Yeah.
Quite
Blessed Shield
alone.
trying to get themselves out a little bit, but this is there's no way they're making it out of this alive. So That is going to be a well-timed kill on Johanna. They're going to allow Caffeinated Knights to come up here, defend their Immortal, get some burn before Johanna is back alive.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for the side of Big Push Power. Joe got wanted to soak that mini wave a little bit too much.
Yep. Tapcade is going to be burning this Immortal, but Big Push Power is also going to be going down to burn. And these are going to be pretty even. Johanna not quite up yet, or Manthus is running at the enemy team. Thing is going to push them out of their dash, but Cassia and Brightwing. Cleanse is not quite going to land.
The root!
The laser beam. Ooh.
You have the root. Yay! I'm happy.
Caffeinated Knights does have a lot of CC from both of the healers, so I think especially as they get the 16 talent tier, I think this is going to be pretty big for them.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that they rotated so aggressively there, realizing that Johanna was still down.
Johanna was still down, and Big Push Power wasn't quite 16. They are getting run at here, but I feel like this is not what CAFK wants right now. Like, they need to be burning. Funds is just distracting out of their mind right now. And the Spirit of the Wall, they're fine.
Completely out of there. Love it.
And because of this, it's entirely possible that Caffeinated Knights could lose this burn. Looks like they aren't going to. Nice spear going out into Shiki's here. Charge cancelled by Polymorph. Bunker going to be dropped just for a little bit of extra safety here, trying to get them out. Ooh!
Swap on from the leading.
Silence doesn't quite connect, and Brightwing Cleanse is going to go out to try to get her out safely, and she's going to. Grey color here, and a little bit of trouble. Fun's not quite able to get those spears out onto Vala, but Manthus is going to be charging in, taking quite a bit of damage, and they're going to go down. That's going to be a really big sleep, though, followed by a nice silence, catching a couple members of Big Push Power. Breakwood just teleporting in super aggressively, wants to get more out of this.
That auto.
It's going to be going down. Oh! Teleport! Oh no! Breakwood not quite able to find those last kills, but they've completely pushed out Caffeinated Knights, and this Immortal is not going to get more than the remainder of that fort and the keep wall, so very, very even game so far. Big Push Power does still have a pretty solid level lead on Caffeinated Knights, but
the auto attack stacks between Artanis and Vala are still very similar.
194 and 197. Let me pull up those talents for a second just to let everybody see. Fun's is being looked at here. Not quite caught by the weighted pustule. Is being looked at here. Caught by a spear and a full Ming combo. Gonna drop Bunker. Get themselves out of there alive, but a Blessed Shield catching 3 members of Caffeinated Knights here. And a spear onto Yurt again, and that is going to be a dead Stukov. Arc charging in to try to get some peel for Stukov there, but they're going to go down instead.
Oh.
And another spear! The spears this game, the spear value is just insane.
Yeah, was the spear.
Nice sleep catching everybody on Big Push Power, but we're not able to follow up on it and get any kills from that.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. By the time this camp is done, they're gonna have like a level and a half lead.
Yeah.
I guess they already have a level and a half lead.
Mike poking up.
Closer to 2.
Took down on the ball very important.
Man.
Onto the ball, could not get out of there. Li Ming lands all over abilities on it.
Closed on that combo towards Manthus, but this slowly becoming more and more of a disaster for CAFK with some of these staggered deaths.
The stack was over. Exactly, you know how it is.
You have CAFK just really focusing on clearing out some of these lanes. Unfortunately, because of that Vala death, they're not able to go and take a pre-20 fight. So this could be a full shield immortal starting at keep for big push power with a level 20 advantage, and that's gonna be a pretty difficult defense for them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, if I was Kafka here, I might just choose to run at big push power as soon as we're alive. Which it looks like that might be what they're going to do here. Fun's just kind of looking for a flank here, whereas Manthus charging right in, looking for a swap, not quite finding it. And now they're a little bit on the retreat. Fun's still in the back here, getting a nice stun onto Arc, but there's going to be a lot of CC follow up onto Fun's and Brightwing. No way! Fun makes it out alive. Arc is going to be the one to go down instead. That's so unfortunate. Or's also stuck back here, not going to be making it out alive. Fun's kind of on the wrong side of the map, but it's going to be Urid.
That's really unfortunate. So close on that fun skill.
Yeah. It was the extra speed and the Pixie Dust 20 from Brightwing, just giving them the speed to run away from that laser.
Yeah, they got out of that silence puddle just in time to press their ult too. Just barely kept them up.
Yep.
Turned the whole scenario around. Ball just getting clicked out of her mind by Cassia right now.
Full shield immortal, going bottom. This is gonna be rough.
Oh yeah.
Even if Kafka kills every member of Big Push Power as soon as they're alive, I'm not sure the immortal can be cleared in time. I think this might just be like Cassie is just absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's still completely healthy immortal and 5 members of Big Push Power, still with a level 20 advantage pushing up on this core.
Looking a bit. Ooh, 2 on the spear. Gonna go down.
Not quite, actually. Stukov does go down. And Johanna, followed by Blaze. Grey Color taking a lot of damage, just getting clicked by Breakwood. Cheekies was trying to chase them down, but Bright was able to get in there and heal up Breakwood. And she's gonna find a couple more kills. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Game number 2.
Yeah. Number 2
that was
going
so
over to
close.
Big Push Power. That was so close for the longest time, and then I think the stagger on like they got a couple of staggered kills, and then it just made it really difficult for Kafka to do anything for a couple of minutes, and Big Push Power was able to pull ahead.
If they got that kill on the Imperius there, they probably had a chance to come back though. It was insanely close.
Looking at the damage numbers here, it was pretty close between Vala and Li Ming, but Cassia pulling ahead of the rest with 107k here.
Yeah, Cassia decimated.
Pretty crazy. Healing numbers also pretty consistent between Deckard and Stukov, with Brightwing having a little bit more by herself. Looking over at the talents, I was most curious. The Cassia build, pretty standard. Li Ming, standard. I do like the Brightwing's choices here. Phase out, I feel like, is pretty niche, but I do like it a lot with this team, just allowing them to dodge anything, like whether it's like a Blaze stun or a Vala stun, just to kind of give themselves an extra second to get out of there and not take the initial CC.
Yeah.
And I also like the Fairy Protector choice here. I like that talent a lot. I feel like it's like not really seen a lot because most people go for Invisible Friends, but I do think her other 20s are also viable. So it's good to see some less pick talents there. The Imperius build is also a little weird, but it worked out. I like spear build Imperius.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun.
Yeah. Old school stab build. I do enjoy it. Jeez, that's the end of our series.
That's the end of our series. Yeah, that was a quicker one. But let me hop back over to our map screen here. Put in that win for Big Push Power, and think we're going to be hopping off here soon, but GG's to both of these teams, and that was a really fun series to cast. So I'm gonna take a look here and see if there are any other NGS games that are currently being casted. I think there might be, maybe. So I'm gonna take a look at that, see if there's anybody that we can send everybody over to. If not, we'll pick somebody who's streaming hots and raid everybody over. But yeah, congratulations to Big Push Power on that victory, and well played to CAFK as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought those two Cub arms were gonna save the day.
like it was really close.
Wasn't quite
All right, I'm gonna hop us over to the ending screen, and I hope everybody has a great night.
enough. Good night.